Hello, welcome to Homemade Collectibles channel. Today we're going to do a quick review of the Kyoto 2015 Revoltech Tyrannosaurus Rex reissue action figure. This is a reissue that was released in 2015. It's a repaint of the Lost World Revoltech Tyrannosaurus Rex. Let's get a closer look at the figure. And as you can see, this is a gorgeous action figure. It is an action figure, it's a beautiful sculpt, and it comes with one of the best accessories I've ever seen for a expensive action figure, which is this display base with these palm trees. I don't know if they're palm trees actually, but these leaves, and you can just see it creates so much life into the action figure. You can get a closer look at the T-Rex. You can see all the gorgeous details and paint, and that one of my favorite things about this figure is the teeth. It's so accurate, so crisp. The tongue and the details inside the mouth. The paint scheme is not that bad. It's funny because this figure came out in 2015 with the Jurassic World's movie coming out, so I guess they wanted to capitalize on that, and I'm glad they did, because this was like a $50, $60 figure, but it's so worth it. Now, this is Revoltech, which is similar to like SH Monster Arts. Not exactly the same. Revoltech's a little bit weird. I'll show you in a little bit, but I don't have the box I don't have the box, and I don't have all the accessories. It came with a little plastic base that says Tyrannosaurus. It also came with interchangeable feet, but these are the other accessories. I do have the two palm trees which do come off, and we'll show those off, and you can peg the T-Rex's feet right on those bases. There's holes on the bottom, as you can see, and that's how you peg the Tyrannosaurus feet, so it will stay there. You can just see how really nice and detailed the base is. You can see all the dirt. The leaves are painted, and they're brushed pretty well too. They're not just green paint, there's like dry brushing and everything. And you can also see with the palm tree how nice each of these are. And one nice thing is they are articulated, so you can pose the palm trees if you want them spread out, you want them together, you want one forward and back. It just depends on what's around these peg joints, but you can also take them off and they peg in right there. So really nice. In the bottom just says Kyoto. Yeah, so taking a look at the main figure now, Revoltech action figures are like SH Monster Arts. They're super articulated, super posable, but they're actually a ratchet joint, so they're like these. This is a Revoltech joint. Closer look at that. Nope. Camera is not picking it up. This basically is like this, where you have this main plastic piece in the middle, and you got these joints on the side, and you can articulate them up and down, and then this side lets you go side to side. As you can see, the pegs in right there. So it's not a ball joint, but it's a ratchet joint, I guess, if you call it. So you can see, you can swivel the head, you can turn it, and this is basically in the neck. It's on this leg, these bottom toes, and also the tail, as you can see right there. Swivels up and down. And a downside with that is that the pieces do fall off sometimes, like this head will just pop out, but luckily if you just tighten it in, especially the feet, they'll be so loose, but once you tighten these, push it in a little bit, they'll stay. It's a clicky figure, so it's not so SH Monster Arts-ish, but you know, I prefer SH Monster Arts, like the Godzilla figure. I reviewed the 2021 version, but this is not that bad either. It's also really small too. You can see with my one hand, it's not a big figure at all. So let's get a closer look again at the T-Rex, just so y'all can understand. So it is the Jurassic Park T-Rex design, because Revoltech before did do a official The Lost World T-Rex. This is the repaint. So it's got the brown on the top, and it's lighter in the middle, which I don't like. As I think it should have been, like, if you can tell, the brown is completely, the neck, I mean, is completely brown, and then here it's like the bottom skin color is way up here, which I don't understand that. I think they should have been a little bit down to be more consistent. As you can see, the leg is brown, neck is brown, but then here it's not, so I don't understand that. But you can see even on the bottom there's great detail. Tail as well, which is a bendy wire tail, so that's the only rubber kind of material. Actually, the arms are too, and they're also articulated. They don't have the clickety ball joint thing. Oh no, actually they are. They are on a Revoltech joint, which is fantastic. So you can actually pose the Rex's arms. And then there's the top for the detail, as you can see. Articulation is quite fantastic. Head can go up and down, side to side. The jaws can open really wide, and you can see it goes past the gums. I love opening the jaw all the way up like that, even though it looks weird. I love doing that to dinosaur figures. The tongue and the gums are all that really nice. Another great feature is that this middle neck is on a swivel, so he can literally turn his head like that, look back at you. And it's kind of nice because, you know, in the first Jurassic Park movie, when the raptors attack the side, he tries to bite him off. Literally, this figure has the ability to have his head turn like that. That's excellent. This neck is also on a Revoltech joint, so it can go forward and back and then spin. Well, actually, no, this neck can't, because of, you know, all the sculpt that's hindering it. The arms are also on the Revoltech joint, so they will go forward and back, and you can also rotate them. The legs, this leg here goes forward and back. It also can spread out, so if you want to pose your T-Rex like that, you can do so. I don't think it will go 360, I don't want to try it, but it's also on that Revoltech joint. This leg, or the knees, go forward and back. They also spin. And then there's also a joint here that's not on a Revoltech joint, it's just a regular, I don't know what you would call it, but it's not on a Revoltech joint. The toes are on a Revoltech joint. And the tail is a bendy wire, so you can pose the tail. Just want to be careful with bendy wires, because you don't want the metal rod that's inside to tear out, especially around this area. So I'm really trying to be careful when I put this guy on the shelf, back in the shelf. This figure is really not easy to find. It was available on Big Bad Toy Store. That's where I got this 6-7 years ago. Came back in 2015, so 6 years ago. And I took this figure actually with me to the Jurassic World premiere when it showed up, when the movie was releasing. I actually took this figure with me. I don't know why I didn't take it out, but I had this just sitting in my bucket all these years of toys and never really appreciated it. But I thought, you know what, I should take it out because I like dinosaurs. And it's one of the best dinosaur toys I have in my collection. Problems with it, the clickety ratchet joints are weird. Pops do pop out, like the head, the tail, because of the Revoltech design joints. They're not really glued in. But overall, this is one of the best T-Rex toys ever created. It is really small though, but I don't really mind it. But yeah, thanks for watching and have a good day.